So I've been thinking about this, sort of how I handled a situation when I was younger that probably wasn't, it's not probably, it wasn't the best way of handling it, but so it is, so it was. And sort of like breaking down what actually happened to make me respond, react the way that I did in that situation. Um, I was, I had roommates and um, a roommate left and he didn't clean his room. It wasn't like filthy, it wasn't trashed or anything, but it just, there's somebody else moving in and it needed to be like disinfected basically. And then he left some stuff. um, and we lived in a really small place, so in terms of common um, storage space, there wasn't much at all, and especially for the person who was moving into his room. So he had left a bunch of stuff in our sort of shared hall closet area, which was going to have to be where the next person was going to put her stuff. And and so I got annoyed. I was really pissed off because I basically had to clean up after him. And so and he hadn't asked about leaving his stuff in the closet. He just said, "I'm leaving stuff in the closet," and left. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's somebody else moving in here. There isn't space for four of us. Like, so I disinfected his room for him. I cleaned up his shit and I tossed everything that was in the closet out. Like, I put it on the street. And it probably wasn't the most effective or gentle way of saying goodbye. um, but I if I sort of backtrack where I got, because it pissed me off. I did it out of anger. But if I backtrack how I got to where I got at that point, I can sort of understand, oh, this is what I had done, which was I had shitty boundaries when I was younger, like shitty boundaries. And and I often didn't, if I was angry or didn't agree with something, I didn't know about it. It's not that I didn't know it. There was some kind of weird separation that happened where I almost couldn't feel what was happening in the moment. I think there was like a disconnect. And so, this guy had sort of crossed a lot of my boundaries living with him, from taking my food to more physical boundaries. The way he spoke with me, the way he talked to me was inappropriate for a living situation. And there were a lot of things that made me uncomfortable about his presence, but I never said anything. So my general sort of like feeling about him was a little bit, was sort of, I guess, not optimal, which is why at the end I was pissed and I just threw his shit out, right? Like, the nice thing would have been to somehow try to like get in touch with him, or which there wasn't really a way to, because he was gone for 3 months. And, and or maybe somehow tried to contact someone he knew who might be able to hold on to it. But whatever, I did what I did. It wasn't the nicest thing to do, but I could have handled that whole situation better had I been more upfront and in tune with my own feelings and boundaries from the beginning. So, in that way, I feel badly that I created that ending, that situation. I could have chosen to do something a bit nicer, but I had enough resentment inside about my relationship with him that I didn't give a fuck. It's not that I didn't give a fuck. Well, I sort of didn't give a fuck. I think I would handle it differently today. I would handle that differently today. And hopefully it would have turned out better. But who knows? Anyway, I just thought I would sort of, talk about the importance of why boundaries help us. And that is just to be a good human, to like help us respond in situations that respond better in situations that maybe are, you know, might be a little bit tricky. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.